Alright, guys, welcome back to Breaking Boltyn episode number 5. This is going to be the final episode before Worlds, and like you guys have said in the chat, we have gone full circle. We started with Raydn, we went to Sabers, we investigated the Great Axe, we looked at Banana Blade, we looked at hybrid lists, and now we have come full circle back to the original weapon that Boltyn is famous for. You know, when people asked me, "Hey Josh, you know, what weapon should Boltyn play?" and I used to tell people, you know, you can play sabers, but look at all of the art of Boltyn. Every single art, he is holding Raydn. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going back to Raydn, back to the good old times. All right. Now, I want to make a list from scratch. Mainly because I think that the current builds of Raydn Boltyn are good, but it is very, very, very possible that we missed something, or there's a card that we haven't looked at carefully enough. Should have gone double Quicksilver daggers today. Oh man, I already went off the deep end yesterday going Banana Blade. Well, you still have Dawnblade and Quicksilver Dagger. We still have hatchets, yeah. We still have Jubil. So many choices, right? All right. Let us begin. So, I think we'll start by just so how I normally build decks is I add everything that I think possibly might go in, and then we cut from there, right? All right, so we'll start with that. I do like Battlefield Blitz in Raydn decks. I think this is useful because it's soul positive. So we'll add 1. All right, Beaming Bravado is a pretty good card, so we'll keep it. Beckoning Light. I don't know how good this is. Lets you put any attack action card on top of your deck. It is a Majestic Light Warrior card, so it's like, in theory, this is good. So we'll add it for now. Bolt of Courage obviously is good. Charge of the Light Brigade. This is an underused card. We never really see this card utilized, but it's not that bad, I think. So let's try it. Steel Hand, obviously very good. Engulfing Light is good. We will add that. Iron Song Pride. Interesting card, but I don't think it makes it. Light the Way is decent. That's probably a sideboard card, though. Now, the main thing here is that we're going to have to keep the amount of yellows to a minimum, or we're gonna have to be very careful how many yellows we have, right? All right, we're just adding in all the things that we might play. All right, so I think we got all of the reds there. All right, now we Work with the bannerets. I don't know about this. We did experiment with Banneret of Vigor in episode 1. I guess we'll add it for now, but I'm not too high on that card. I think we're going to try to keep our charge cards away from yellows. I guess Beaming Bravado and Bolt of Courage are just good enough. We'll just add them. Bolting Blade can be a sideboard card. I do like a single copy of Yellow Courageous. Those often create some stress for the opponent. Lumina obviously is good. Oh boy. Prayer of Boltyn. This card might secretly be good. It's just, I think if we run Prayer of Boltyn, we could probably have like, we have to do the hypergeometric, but I think we could have like 15 or so reds. Yellow Resounding Courage could also be decent. Spirit of Arenas, great. Take Flight is fine. V is obviously good. Yellow Valiant Thrust might be okay, depending on the build. Okay. And I guess we're just going to avoid running any blues at all. If we were a hybrid deck, we would be running some blues because they're very good in the combo deck. All right, let's look at some light cards. So we'll work on the armor in a second. If there's any cards that you guys want me to take a look at, please let me know in chat. Because this is not the be-all, end-all of everything. I'm gonna have to think about Nolran very, very, very carefully. Tomorrow I take Boltyn to my armory for the first time. Wish me luck. Good luck to you. If and when Boltyn LLs, what's the weapon that goes with him? Raydn. What does maybe do? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Spirit of War sounds all right if we're expecting Jomai. Get the courage off a dragon to keep going. Yep. Could be it. This one's missing Celestial Cataclysm. And United We Stand. Okay, so I think that's mostly it. All right. So now we have to cut down from here. Now, if we are mainly making this a Tunic deck, right? So if we're running Tunic in almost all matchups, that means we need to keep our cost curve very low. Which means we probably don't even want Resounding Courage because we have to pitch for it, but, you know, it's good with verses, so... So I think we really want as much extenders on the via the Vanguard turn as possible. So we basically want them to Tunic V and go into a bunch of stuff that can draw cards or continue the attack. So with that being said, we might actually cut all of our attack reactions down to just the Red Courageous. Cut the Take Flight. Cut the Valiant down to 2, maybe. Something like that. Let's try to make this more of a Crown of Dominion with cash in. Crown of Dominion with cash in. Oh boy. That is quite the rabbit hole. That means we have to give up Warband to Boltyn. Don't know if that's worth it. So let's think here. If we have an extra yellow and we like go Resounding Courage and Iron Song versus, is that worth it enough? So generally you have to Resounding Courage on the first attack, which means our Raydn is coming in for 3 or 4. Or sorry, 4 or 5. On hit Courage. Is 2 cards for +3 a Courage token and a possible Courage token good enough? No, it's not. Oh, we have to be mathematical with this deck, guys. Like, Boltyn's math is already very behind. So we just have to... I don't think we can run anything that costs 1 in the deck. Like, V for Valor. Oh, I don't know about this. Yeah. We're going to go down to just 2 Valiant Thrusts here. Honestly, I could see us being at, like, no Valiant Thrusts. But let's try it this way. Okay, removing this and these. And I'm going to get rid of the yellow Valiants and the yellow Take Flights. We really want everything to be 0 cost. I think we could add back some yellow Steel Hands, though. And okay, we're at 90 cards right now. So we're still high. So we're at 60 main board now with 31-29 split right now. With Azalea being in the meta, I'd be scared to go down 3 block and armor. Yeah. How's the deck building going? We just started. Just pick all the cards with Raydn in it. Yeah. Shining Blade, you know, Spirit of War, Banner of Courage, Steel Hand, V, you know, Luminov, obviously. That's a good idea. Basically, any 1 cost non-charge card means you either need 4+ cards or Tunic to get value out of it. Yep. What's the goal of the deck today? We're basically trying to build a not red line, but a 0 cost deck that goes Tunic V and then goes hard. So I actually like Snatch quite a bit. I like Bolt of Courage. I like Snatch. You know, I like Snatch a lot. Because this really allows us to go real hard. We're gonna have the yellow Snatches as well. Yellow Snatch. Might be overdoing it, but I do like that card. I guess with Steel Hand, it's pretty good. Well, no, it's less good, but it's still decent. Still decent. Coming. Okay. V double charge bolting blade. Is that good enough? So if we tunic V double charge, that's 2 cards from our hand, bolting blade. See, that's just damage. That's why I'm like not so high on bolting blade. It's just damage. Snatch on double charge V is, yeah, exactly. That's this deck is real all in on tunic V. When we tunic V, we wanna get in there. Which really makes me like not. I mean, Beckoning Light, I guess, does recycle V, but I don't know. Am I crazy to take out Take Flight and Valiant Thrust? You know what? We got to do crazy things sometimes, I think. Let's get rid of everything that costs 1. I guess red Take Flight can stay because sometimes we don't have V and we have Take Flight, right? Okay, hold on. Let's just do some math. Let's just do some math. Let's just do some math. Let us just do some math. Because this is a math deck, guys. All right. Our deck is 60. Our number of V's in our deck is 3. So if we draw, let's say 16 cards, so that's 4 turns. 60% to have it in 4 turns. So basically, we're wasting our tunic some amount of the time. So let's say if we have V or Take Flight. So that's 6 here. Okay, so much less chance we waste our tunic. Okay, red Take Flight, you can stay. Okay. I don't like you Valiant Thrust though. I'm not I don't know. Yeah, I think we don't run any Valiant Thrust. The only reason you would ever run Valiant Thrust is like you have like a 0 cost and then you give it go again and then you tunic Valiant Thrust. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Banner of Vigor. Yeah, we don't need energy, right? So let's remove that. Yellow Beaming Bravado. I'm not loving this, actually. Let's get rid of that. You know what? Let's put Blue Bolt of Courage in. We really want to draw cards on our V turn. We really want to draw cards. So we're going to run Rainbow Bolt. Okay. This is okay, I think. How many cards do we have? 90. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. That's a lot of cards. Okay. So again, our objective. Tunic V into something good. Tunic V into hopefully draw a card. Into more shenanigans. That is the goal. Let's see. I'd cut Beckoning or Spirit of War because of how much soul they eat up. Yeah. I mean, Spirit of War is bad. Spirit of War is pretty bad, guys. Beckoning Light, I'm like neutral on because maybe we can put a V back on top. Maybe that's good enough. I don't know. See, the issue is that Beckoning Light says if a yellow card is charged this way. So if it just said if you've charged this turn, that'd be great. Like the OGs, Bolt of Courage, Engulfing Light, they don't care if you charge through their ability. They just care that you've charged this turn. So they synergize really well with Warband. They synergize really well with V. All right, let's cut Spirit of War. Sorry, Spirit of War, you just ain't it. Even Beckoning Light, honestly, like I could go down on this. Charge of the Light Brigade is this good or bad? I don't know. This opens us up to Warmongers, I guess, but I guess is decent enough. It's fine, I guess. Okay. This is on the chopping block. This is on the chopping block. The rest look okay. Snatch could go down to like 5, something like, or 3 red and 2 yellow, something like that. And then these look good. I don't know if we need 3 Cataclysm, 3... Like, these are only poppers, right? We don't actually want to play... I mean, Cataclysm, I guess, is okay. Sometimes you do fill up Soul. Okay, let's remove United We Stand, because I don't think that's what we want. I don't even know if we need 3 Sink Belows here. Maybe we can get away with 2. Something like this. Let's move our equipment back up into our deck and take a look. Okay, so we're still at 82. We don't have Null Rune yet. So we're going to have to figure this out here. Okay. Taking out V Thrust is a lot of lost damage. Here's the thing. We're not playing V unless we're using Tunic. We're not pitching a card for V into Valiant Thrust. Valiant Thrust is like only good if you go like Bolt and then Courageous Steelhand it and you draw a yellow, and then you could go like Valiant Thrust into Versus into Raydn. That's decent, but it's such a specific hand. I want the deck to just work. I don't want to. I don't want it to like. I don't want to jump through hoops like the Banana Blade deck. All right. I'm running 1 of yellow V for Valor. Feels really good. Getting it out early or when you have nothing but blocks, turns to set up late game mind games is great. All right. Let's try your yellow V for Valor. Okay. V for... All right. We'll try this just for you. All right. It is a 2-block. I am a little allergic to 2 blocks, but we'll see how it goes. All right. I feel if they see you're running red, yellow Snatch and red, yellow Bolt, they just let 1 damage through a bunch and let you fatigue yourself, lame-o. Oh man, if you're letting me draw cards on via the Vanguard turns, you're gonna die, I think. Taking out everything that has a cost is gonna be fun for Icelander. Icelander's gonna be mean to us, I know. You could take Flight for Express Lightning if you need to. I think the math works so that like basically we want to draw a Take Flight or a V when our Tunic is up, because we want to use our Tunic. So we did the math is like 85% to draw 1 of them in the first 16 cards. So. All right. Charge of the Light Brigade is just Steel Hand, but breaking the combat chain. Well, you would open with Charge of the Light Brigade, I guess. We should probably cut this down to 2 just to try it. I think Beckoning's only really good to cycle poppers. I only run 1 in my sideboard. All right, we'll cut this down as well, just to make some room. Beckoning Light feels like a bad give and take. Yeah, that is pretty accurate. Not pitching makes Ironsong Versus so much worse. Correct. We are almost never going to be using this. But the reasoning is that pitching a card to, okay, so let's say best case scenario, we pitch a yellow, okay? So what are you getting for pitching a whole card? You're getting on hit, on the Raydn, get a courage token, and at best a Valiant Thrust, right? Which is at best 8 value from pitching a card. That's actually 2 card 8 at best. We have the ability to do that, but do we want to? Not really. If you're all in on V, then bolting blade stonks go up, right? I know it's just damage, but it's, yeah, I mean, bolting blade is probably being brought in some matchups, yeah. Maybe add a card that's on rate. Add a card that's on rate in Boltyn. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's remove a steel hand here as well. Okay, so we got a lot of so 55. Yeah, we can pretty easily just add some and get up to 60 here, I think. Let's add some null rune here. Let's think very carefully here. So what do we want to do against Icelander? That is the question. How do we want to approach that? Is it AB2 Halo? Soulbound Resolve? That is the most extreme response, right? Right? The most extreme response is Null Rune Gloves, Null Rune Boots, and Halo. Right? This gives us AB1, Spell Void 2, AB2, and then Prevention from the Soulbound Resolve. So generally we have 3. We have 5 for one instance, and we have extras from the Banner of Protection. That's the most extreme response. The other way to do it is, let's see. The other way to do it is Radiant Flow in the boots. Now, that probably is better because we're going to get taxed for 1. That means we're going to have AB1 basically available. So that's probably better, right? So Radiant Flow, Null Rune Gloves, Soulbound Resolve, Halo of Illumination. Yeah. Yeah. As Coda Tanto points out in chat. Yep. Okay. So if we're doing this, we now have 83 cards. We got to cut. We got to cut. Cut. All right. You know, the cards that we're trying, we're just going to run one of. Okay, so we're going to try 1 Charge of the Light Brigade, 1 Beckoning Light, 1 Yellow V for Valor. We need 1 more cut, and we're good to go. I feel like we don't need 3 Cataclysms. Let's go to 2. All right. This is our deck. Let's go. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to put the link to the deck list in the chat if you guys want to take a look. Okay. So here's the deck list, guys. As you can see, lots of zeros. We don't want to be pitching for anything. except V and take flight. Okay? We're not pitching for anything. We already have to pay an extra card to charge. So we really don't want to pitch for anything. All right. Let's go play some games. Need a better deck name? I agree. You guys have a better deck name? E-Strike is a card that I like in the combo. All right, against Reinhardt. I think we want to go first against Reinhardt. Okay, so we're gonna run our Warband, Tunic, Snaps versus. And against Reinhardt, I like having some Sync Blows. Soul Shield's not that great because our hand could get intimidated. Celestial Cataclysm's okay. Light the Way is okay. Bolting Blade is okay. I think we'll just run the Bolting Blades here. Yep, something like this looks very reasonable. So we currently have Snatch plus, so 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 non-light cards. I think that is okay. All right, let's go. I'm loving this concept. Oh, I love that name. Boltyn with a 0. Cheerios Boltyn. We can't name our deck after the Briar deck. Okay, so we're gonna charge the yellow Banner of Courage. We're gonna put the Sync Blow in Arsenal, and we're gonna see if we can play this out next turn. What happened with the rigorous thrusting testing? I had to dip out halfway through the stream. Well, rigorous thrusting has a downside. The downside is that you have to pitch. I don't want to pitch. Hold the line. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got a defensive Rhino deck, boys. This hand's pretty good. This hand is pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna go Bolt, charging either Bolt or Beaming, and then we're gonna come over the top here. Yep, we're very incentivized to just go like here plus here. So this plus this, and then this, charge this, play that in reactions. Yep, seems good. Preserve our life a little bit. Okay, Bolt, charging, Beaming Bravado. And we basically can ensure this hits with Courageous, which is quite nice. Ah, so it was a clunky list, basically. Yes. Raydn the Sunset. Okay, so blocking with armor. Okay. We're going to Steel Hand here. And then we're going to Boltyn to give it a go again. We're going to get to draw a card. If it was V, very nice. Oh, this is not what we want. Do we want to Arsenal this? Or do we want to versus Raydn? I mean, this is actually the least crappy banneret to Arsenal because it's just a 0 cost for 3. So on a V turn, it's still okay, right? Yeah, it feels bad to pitch for so we're not gonna use the Iron Song versus you're just sitting you're just a fancy 3 block. Alright, let's go. Swing the Raydn. Okay. So he probably has like a Blood Rush spell or something. Pulping here. Okay, so we really, really need to use Warband here to... Oh, this hand is sick. We go pitch Cataclysm, play Banneret, charge Spirit of Arena. It goes to the field. We draw a card. Lumina, Raydn, Raydn. Oh my god, that's so sick. That's so sick. Do we block with Warband here, or do we wait for whatever else is coming? Yeah, I guess we wait. This hand's sick. Holy crap. Okay, erase face. Okay, that's pretty good because this means we can't gain life. Okay, so we're gonna have to block with one of the Luminous. Very sad, but that's okay. Still good. This hand's still quite good. Okay. Okay, Warband. Pitching Cataclysm. Resolve that. Banner of Salvation. Resolve that. Charge Spirit of Arena. It'll go to the battlefield. We got Bolting Blade off the top. Okay. Okay, so we can let this resolve and flash in Lumina to have an action point. Do we want to Arsenal the Bolting Blade? That's kind of dangerous. The only way for that to get out is with V. But I guess it's okay. It's not the worst. Okay, so we'll let this resolve. Flash in V. Now, do we... there's a decent chance we draw Take Flight or V, so we're not going to Tunic versus here. We're just going to swing Raydn twice here. Just draw the third Lumina. That would be good. That would be very good. Double Wrecker Romp here. That's fine. Okay, sink below. No! So he didn't gain a life, we didn't gain a soul. Very sad. Okay. Okay, so he intimidated the Banner of Courage. So we kind of want to go Bolt, charging Banner of Courage, Steel Hand it. We could go Raydn into Bolting Blade, pitching the Celestial is okay. Because if we draw a V or Take Flight, we want to have room in the arsenal. So I think we no block this. We go Bolt, charge Courage, Steel Hand it, give it go again. We have no soul right now. That's the issue. So we can't actually do that. Okay, well, that's a little sad, but it is what it is. Okay, Bolt Charge, Banner of Courage, create a Courage token. Not using Tunic for the Courage token there. Yeah, I'm just keeping it for... It's not guaranteed to get a Courage token, right? He might block 4 here. Looks like he didn't. Okay, that's fine. This is a very defensive Reinhardt deck. Wow. Okay, that's fine. Give it a go again. Raydn. All right, give us something to use our Tunic on. There we go. Oh, baby, we cooking now. V, double charge. Bolting Blade, Raydn, Bolt of Courage, Snap. Oh, this is going to be good. Swing big. That's fine. We will take 8. We do not care. All right. Big turn alert, chat. Big turn alert. Now, if we had more soul, we could single charge the V, but we do not have that luxury. All right, we're double charging here. Okay, give it a go again. Do we go Raydn? Oh. We don't have enough soul. I should have snapped that. We can still fix this. We can still fix this. We could go Bolt right now. Snap it. I guess let's just do this. He's more likely to block this here. So we really want to get a block here if possible. Because unfortunately we can't go this into this into this because we don't have enough soul. So now we play this out, force him to give us card plus armor here. Or 2 cards. We're going to snap this into Raydn here. Yep, snap the bolt. Yep. If we had snapped the V, we could have gone V, Bolting Blade, Raydn, and then Bolt of Courage. But that's okay. Live and learn, guys. The most bricky Boltyn hands made into a sick combo by Warband. Yep. Lumina, Spirit of Arena, Celestial Cataclysm was complete garbage. But Warband of Boltyn turned it into good, something decent. All right, so we have full tempo here. Ooh, we got a V for Valor. Okay, so how do we use this hand here? So we versus V double charge pitching stats, right? Because we don't have 5 cards, there's no way to Bolting Blade here, right? And we have to charge light cards, so we have to pitch stats. So there's only one way to do this. We have to keep the combat chain together as well, so we have to versus first. So versus pitching snatch. the double charge here. Let's generate a little bit of soul, so we have some room to play with. 5 into 5, not the greatest, but is threatening an on hit. Is going up a soul, so it's not the worst. Give this go again. And now he's in a really tough spot because he basically has to block, and all his stuff doesn't block very well. So it's really, really important that we wrestle control of the game from like 20 to 30 HP. Because yeah, we just need to get them blocking before we're blocking. Okay. I think Bolt of Courage was in our hand and Beaming Bravado. Yep, okay. So Blood Rush here from him. Okay, intimidating all the cards from our hand. Was this a triple Blood Rush? What the hell just happened? Okay. Calm down, bro. Okay. Jesus. Okay. All right, so what is our turn? Beaming Bravado, charge Banner of Salvation. Raydn, Illuminate, Bolt of Courage, right? So we're not pitching, so we don't block. Look at that giant ass swing big. All right. Beaming Bravado, charging Banner of Salvation. The poor guy, I don't think he drew a single blue off those Blood Rushes. Nope. He did not. All right. We're going to give this go again. So now we Raydn, give it go again, Illuminate, I guess. Yeah. Do we go Bolt or... I guess let's just force cards from his hand. Can't wait for the next set. Give me Adult KO. Oh boy. All right. That's how we want the game to look, guys. Chip damage, chip damage, chip damage. V turn, chip damage, chip damage. We got there. All right. For those of you just joining us, this is the deck we're using. We just brewed it. Concept simple. Everything costs 0 except V. When we play V, we charge 2 or 3 times. And hopefully we draw V with Bolt of Courage or Snatch, so we can continue to harass them. We have a couple cute cards that we're trying. Beckoning Light's a one of. Charge of the Light Brigade's a one of. V for Valor is a one of. We're just trying these, seeing how they perform. Sideboard's pretty standard. We got Poppers. We got Help for Icelander. And we got some D-Reacts for the Bravos and Azaleas and Dorinthias and all that. Light the Way is also very useful against Dromai. Pretty standard deck. Let's keep going. It's Reinhardt again. Okay. Reinhardt going first, though. Okay, same thing. We're going to bring in our Sink Blows, our Cataclysms, and our Bolting Blades, and call it a day. He's back. That's right. And he's going first. So we could start with like 30 health, depending on how things go. He built his deck very defensively and then tried to go for like Blood Rush turns. Like, see, look at him now. He's playing Romping Club. He's trying something different. Okay. Beckoning Light. Charging Banner Salvation is not the greatest. Oh, we got a turn 0 Blood Rush turn. That's not good. All right, he took 2 of our 2 blocks, and he has Barraging Beatdown active right now. At least we're good on this. Oh boy. Could be worse. Could be much worse. The issue is that our hand now is going to be pretty bad. So we really need to draw something good here. Okay, that's not great. This is actually complete ass, but yeah, this is real bad. Okay, so this is something we need to consider. We need to draw a lot of 4-card hands and just see if they're decent or not. Like, this hand is... We want, like, 70 to 80% of our hands to not be complete ass. And this is bad. Even Warband doesn't save this hand, I think. Because we don't have enough soul here to utilize Beacon. I feel if we go Bolt to Courage, Charge, Snatch, that's not good enough. You know what? Let's see if he blocks this or not. I think that's because if he doesn't block at all. Oh, he's also running the other headpiece. This is much better here. Okay, so we kind of have to change our playstyle a little bit. That means we put the Snatch or the Bolt to Courage in Arsenal, and then we draw into the V. That's our plan here against this. This card's real good. Okay. That's fine. So, again, we're going to move the Snatch into Arsenal here. Normally, you move Beacon into Arsenal here, but because of Fleshbag, we want to have our finisher in Arsenal instead of our starter in Arsenal. All right. That was a bad turn. Okay. So Bolt, Charge, Cataclysm. Beacon, Snap, Lumina, possibly double Lumina. All right, let's just be disciplined. This hand's real bad. Oh boy. You know what? Let's just keep this in hand and send the Snatch. Actually, we can move the Lumina, into the Arsenal. Lumina's a good follow-up. Okay. This sounds pretty good. So Engulfing Light, Charge, Cataclysm. We have 2 reactions, so we're safe against this. And then we can Lumina, and then ensure the Lumina hits with the other Steel Hand, so that's quite good. So no blocks on this. Give it to me. There's an argument for using the Warband here to block because they don't really have on hits, but this Reiner does have on hits, so we'll save our armor. Okay. Very likely we're going to get the flesh back here. Based on what we saw in game 1. Oh, okay. Wow. Look at that. So that is a giant overblock. Okay, that's fine. Him using this early is really good for us. We really want him to use his headpiece here. The quicker that thing is out of the way, the better it is for us. Okay, pack call. Reveals a CNC on top. So we could just give this go again with our soul, and then Lumina swing, and we can ensure the hit as well. It's quite nice. I think we just use our soul to give this go again. And I think this is worth going Tunic versus here, because we have the insurance here in hand. This is highly incentivizing him to block with a card plus this now. And we kind of play around it. There we go. Yep. Give me the flesh bag. Okay. That is fine. Maybe I should have versed on the second attack? This guy's taking a long time to make decisions. I've said I want him to block with the flesh bag so many times. If he's listening, he's like, if this guy is stream sniping, he's like, oh no, Josh said he wants me to use it, so I'm not going to use it. Okay, so I think we yellow steel hand here. Give it go again. And Raydn here for 5 or 6. Okay. Okay, back to us. So engulfing light, charging. Engulfing light, charge bolt, steel hand it, Raydn, give Raydn go again beaming. This is decent. Arsenal the sink below seems fairly decent. So I think that's what we're going to do because we don't have a yellow. So there's really only one way to play this hand. Blocking with a blood rush. Is this guy trying to fatigue us? What's going on? Okay, so, and we already used our beckoning light. Okay, well, that's okay. I think it's quite difficult for Reinhardt to stop us, to be fair. Okay, Command and Conquer. So we're seeing the weakness of... Oh, this hand's actually okay. We can block with these plus take flight and then go charge. Beaming Bravado. Yeah, that's okay. That's not a bad turn. This also plays around the flesh bag, which is nice. All right, we're getting to use the Charge Light Brigade for once. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Blood Rush not as good with romping, that's true. Could block with charge plus take flight. I kind of just want to use our armor here, just to... Yeah. I kind of... The thing is, like, if... Because we have tempo right now, we could just draw a hand that we have to pull the trigger on the warband. And then we would miss our 2 value there, so... And Brute doesn't have that many on hits, so... Blocking CNC with the armor, I think, is okay. Hey, I just watched the Dory video, and I have a question. What's a good fatigue Dory? I'm building an axe Dory. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Fatigue Dory would basically just be Great Axe Dory. Okay, so I'm guessing this is Romping Club into CNC from him. Because if he didn't hit on the scabs, he would have just sent this CNC, I think. So we could go Engulfing, charge this. This hand's actually quite good. If we sink below this, we could just take the CNC. And Engulfing Light, charge this. Steel Hand or Snap, depending on if he uses that. And then Lumina can come in. So if he doesn't use Scowling next turn, like, this hand's ridiculous. Okay, I think we just sink below no sink. If we sink below no sink, it tells him we have a great hand, though. But even if he either one he takes, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's sink below here so that we don't have to block a CNC if he has it. Holy crap, is this a pummel? Okay. No. Wow, yeah, he doesn't need action points. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. We'll take 8. All right. All right, if you're listening, Reinhardt, now would be the time to use your flesh bag. You'll get maximum value from it. You should use your flesh bag. 20-second delay, and he should hear that. Use your flesh bag, Mr. Reinhardt. Oh, no. Okay. Sweet. That's fine. You use Fate Foreseen on this. That's totally fine. Do we go Lumina into here? I think we do. We haven't had a V turn yet. We're due for a V turn here. Ooh, Spirit of Arena. Okay, that's late because we only have one Lumina left. Mm-hmm. Okay, Beaming Vibrato, charge Banner of Gallantry, and then move from there. Maybe we can Raydn into Bolting Blade, pitching the Steel Hand. We'll see. Probably not. We don't have enough. We barely have enough soul because we could give this go again, and Raydn will have go again from the Quicken token. Okay. Bolting Blade is basically Valiant Thrust. Except we can't go verses into Valiant Thrust. Ah, I should have Bolting Bladed there because it had go again. If we get in, if he blocks with flashback, it's a major mistake. Oh boy, that was a big mistake there to not Bolting Blade there. Okay, no reactions. Okay, no, we didn't get punished. Thank God. Oh jeez. Yeah, we should have definitely sent Bolting Blade. I forgot it had go again. I didn't really forget it had go again. I was so zoomed into like Raydn with the Quicken token that I didn't even consider Bolting Blade with the Quicken token into Raydn is much better. All right, so we've chipped him down here pretty good without a single V. Oh, speaking of V. Okay, this is great. We could go take flight, charge take flight. Yeah, okay, this is a decent hand here. So, take flight, pitch, Bolting Blade, charge, take flight. And then we can versus into Raydn. We can stick the V in the arsenal. If you enjoyed Warband in general, Warband is excellent. Swing big on top, sure. Okay, very likely he has to give me scabbies here, or yep, that also works. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. So, as long as we don't get CNC'd, this hand is pretty good. Tunic V. Single charge? Double charge? I think it's double charge here, right? Yeah, it has to be double charge here. Yeah. Tunic V, double charge here. Please don't CNC me. Oh, no. Okay, erase face is fine. Oh, it's not fine. V stipulates light cards have to be charged. Well, that sucks. That sucks. So we can still do something pretty cool. We can block with these two cards. We can Tunic V single charge, Lumina Swing Swing. Oh, this is really annoying against us. Causes all of our light cards to lose their light status, which means V doesn't do its Art of War thing. Well, is V single charge Lumina Swing Swing good enough? 4 or 5 into 5 or 6, 5 or 6. I think that's good enough. Yeah, we're very likely to get the Scowling here with Instant Speed Lumina, so with Intimidate on the stack, we can respond. I think we just go for it here because we're very likely to get the flashback here. All right, Tunic. Tunic, yeah. V single charge, and like all day you block with flashback here because this follow-up could be, you know, I guess it could be Bolt of Courage at the worst, but yeah. Do we snap this? So it looks like our turn is over with Raydn? I think we do, right? This is the sneaky play, boys. We're really trying to bait this out. We're not doomed if he blocks us with the flesh bag. We can flash this in at instant speed because we have Spirit of Arena in play. We good. We good. Oh, I just realized my desktop audio has been off. You guys haven't been able to hear all the click, 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 pass party, click, click. Okay, so this is trying to resolve. We flash this in, and he feels bad. Mega feels bad. Get punished. Mm-hmm. All right, so he's going for fatigue, I think. So we have to set this V into Arsenal. I think that's the best play here. We could also go Warband, pitching this, charging this, starting with this. That's also good. That's pretty good. Let's try that. Oh, let's start with Raydn first. Oh, let's see what we that allows us to see what we draw, right? So we're gonna pitch V for Valor. We're gonna swing Raydn, charging Banner of Courage. Oh, that's so good. Warband MVP card. Oh my god. Oh, we drew a Beacon of Victory. Oh, this can get real disgusting real fast. This Snatch has the Courage token on it, and it's going to hit. Oh, boy. We're a little low on soul. This is something we've noticed. We might actually need to add yellow engulfing light back to the deck. This has been a common theme among these two games. So let's give it a go again with our hero ability. Let's go with Snatch. 5 or 6. I think we're just ending our turn here. We're just going to put V into Arsenal. Because Beacon unlocks the next hand to be good. Even while our tunic's at 2. He's definitely trying to fatigue us, though. Sure. Oh, shit. This hand sucks. Oh, do we just have to go here? So, pitching Beacon of Victory versus V. If we single charge, this becomes 4. We don't have enough sources to go again. Unless Illuminate hits. So if we single charge, we're relying on Illuminate hitting. Because if it doesn't, we can give V go again. We can give Illuminate go again. But we can't give Raydn or Snatch go again. So we have to double charge here. Yeah, I think we just have to keep the pressure up. Do we have... This is our last V. This is... I don't know. We could get fatigued here. Let's see how this goes. V double charge here. I think we break through here. This threatens a Courage token. He basically has to take this, right? Because he doesn't know what this card is. Oh, man, if we could have Tunic V'd, this would have been so much better. The play there might have been just to send the Illuminate. This guy's playing well. I think I got him here, though. Unless this is a D-react or double. All right, we really need to draw a 0 cost here. Oh, the best one! GG. Bolt into bolt. Snatch into bolt into bolt. We did it. Yeah. GG. That's how you do it. That was a textbook game, actually. Textbook Raydn Boltyn game there, guys. Oh, pitch or charge. Why'd you use a soul to give it go again? You had an action point. Did I? On the Lumina turn? Yeah, I might have messed that up there. Would have had an extra soul if you didn't give Raydn go again last turn after you flash in Lumina. Yep. Yep. That is Talishar things. That is stuff that, yeah. Oh, is this you, Florian? Was I playing against you? Pretty new to Fab. Any advice for how to learn the different heroes, Blitz or CC? So my recommendation is to start with Blitz. It's just easier to get into. The games are quicker. There's a quicker feedback loop between, you know, doing things and seeing the results. Yeah, just start with Blitz. There's a lot of different heroes to try. Most of them have a CC counterpart. So, all right, more testing. For those of you guys wondering what we're playing, this is what we're playing. Yeah, it was me. Sorry if I took sometimes longer. Not often I play defensive Rhino, but wanted to try. Yeah. I mean, Rhino can be played in two different ways, so yeah. Really? Boltyn Mare? Really? All right. So Boltyn Mare. I like Sink Below in this matchup. I like Light the Way as well. He's going first, so Soul Shield's not awful. We can start with one soul sometimes. We basically saw Cataclysm. Like, this is not going to get played much. Do we go with the Bolting Blades or the Soul Shields here? I think we go with the Soul Shields. Not totally in love with that, though. But, okay, so we'll run 2 Soul Shields. 2 Soul Shields, 2 Sync, 3 Light the Way. Have you already spoken about Courageous? I personally didn't like it when I played Raydn. I think it's just a necessary evil. You gotta have it. All right, Soul Shield gonna get value here. Sweet. So what's our turn look like? Bolt, charge, banner it. That's pretty bad. But it is what it is. He's thinking to use Steel Hand. Yep, that's fine. And he's not giving this go again. Okay, so he kind of sniffed that I had this out. He sniffed that I had this. Okay, take flight. The best thing turn 0, or when you have tempo. So take flight into Raydn into Snatch is decent against most heroes. So we kind of want to time our offense on turn 2 when he's about to tick the 3. That's kind of the back and forth here that we're going to be doing. So we're going to try to go 3 wide this turn. I think we give it a go again, right? Coming with Snatch. For 4. Or 5. Armor block, yeah. Makes sense. It's fine. Oh, this hand's good. Engulfing Light, Charge Spirit of Arena, rated the Snatch. This hand's great. Sure, no blocks. No blocks. There we go. That's the thing we need to block. This guy has Yellow Snatch. That's not a normal card. I think we just have to let this hit. He could get back nothing important, so. I think this guy's using my deck list. Yellow Snatch is not common. I think Aggressive Reiner's better, but it's close. Ooh. It's lagging. Card and 2 armor, please. Or 2 cards. Life Game Banneret. That is correct. If he blocks with Charge of the Light Brigade here, I'm okay. Okay. Oh, never mind. It's his own deck list. That's a Prayer of Boltyn. Revealed Banneret of Gallantry from the Prayer of Boltyn. Drew it into his hand and charged it. That's pretty good. Tunic Boltyn. Okay. That might be worth investigating, guys. Tunic Boltyn. Huh. Okay, okay. I do like that. That all right. Okay, okay. This also fixes a lot of hands. Tunic Boltyn. Okay, we're gonna have to look at that. That is interesting. So this is what, Ironsong versus Sync Below, right? Then sync the beckoning light, try to find V so we can arsenal it. Our turn is basically this into this. Prayer is yellow come to fight. Yep. Which would be bad. Okay, this is an okay arsenal card. Okay, Raydn we're just going to take. Mm-hmm. Well, that's annoying. Love doing Tunic Bolana like decklists I showed you. Tunic only goes into the Take Flight Bolana RV. Yep. Mm-hmm. Makes sense to me. All right, we really need a Tunic V turn. Oh, speak of the devil. Okay, Bolana reveals Beacon. So Beacon goes to his hand. Tunic Valley should be banned. I don't know about that. So this is V double charge here, right? Yep, V double charge. Did he just charge via the Vanguard? What the hell's going on? I guess it's an extra damage. Yellow cross the line? What the heck is going on here? Okay, no blocks. Bolana, yeah, if you could. Yeah, okay. If this is Lumina, I'm going to be sad. Could be Lumina here. Yep. You grab Lumina, yep. Well, we could just block and then Arsenal the V. That might be the play here. Because generally giving them value here is bad. We'll go to 11 and he'll go to 19. And this hand is not amazing at striking back. Because thing is, without armor, it's difficult to block this. Maybe we double block this, then snatch. Feels really obvious, though, that he doesn't need to block it. All right. We're trying to slow the game down slightly here. Okay, we're going to take this here. Okay, yellow cross the line goes to soul. Okay. I think he might just take this. I think snapping this might be worth it. We have no soul. Never mind. We can't snap this. We'll take it. All right. We need a good V-turn. This is a decent V-turn. So let's double charge the reds, unfortunately. Sorry, or double charge the gallantry and take flight here, I think. Could be even a triple charge here. Double charge. Give it go again. Raydn has go again from the gallantry. We still have one soul. And we have snaps. Okay, we're good. So no blocks here. Does he have steel hand? No, he does not. Okay. Unfortunately, this isn't a red or yellow bolt or snatch. This is actually the weakest version of this, but is what it is. Charge, charge. Yeah, he's basically not taking any of this vanilla damage until later. So he might block this here because he might die from Courageous Steel Hand. He's trying to hold on to every card in his hand here. If he blocks a Tunic here, then I have to snap here. He basically has to give me a card here in Tunic. This basically ruins his plan. This is probably V here. If he gives me 2 cards, his V turn is not powerful. If he gives me Tunic and a card, his V turn is not very powerful. Oh boy. This fan's running all yellows just like LSS desired, yes. Dude, Boltyn mirrors, man. This is... Oh boy. There's his V. Give me Tunic or another card. Either way, you're sad here. Is he gambling that... Wow, he's gambling that I can't rip another card from him. All right. Oh boy, I'm sorry. Gamble did not pay off for you. More cards, please. Yeah, now he's dead. I think we just block the Illuminate here. So do we go Bolt, Charge, Engulfing, or Engulfing, Charge, Bolt? I think Engulfing, Charging, Bolt is less likely to get full blocked. Doing it this way because there's a chance that he... Yep. Ooh, this is good. That's really good from him. Well played. Well played, well played, well played. Very well played there from him. Tunic V from Arsenal. Or Tunic Take Flight. Okay. Alright, alright. So what's our turn look like? Charge of the Light Brigade. Beaming Bravado, Charge Gallantry. Raydn into Illuminate. Yep, seems okay. Basically, we're trying to not block here. So this has to be Lumina here or Beacon for him to have a chance here. Okay, that's pretty good. So are we triple blocking here and then blocking, then sending Illuminate back, which will get 2 cards for sure? We could Arsenal one of these cards as well. So I think we want to block the Raydn with the Charge of the Light Brigade. Just in, well, it doesn't really matter. 9 block here, and then 3 block the Raydn, and then... Oh, what could that card be? I think we're supposed to block for 6 here, 3 on this, and then... Sorry, 3 on the Raydn, and then what if this, even if this is snatch, we give him Tunic plus Charge. I think that's the correct way to do it. So he's probably going Raydn here. Yep. So now we have to block here. Oh, he can't give it go again. He has no soul. Is this Lumina? That could be Lumina. But he doesn't have Spirit of Arena, so... He doesn't have Spirit of Arena, doesn't have soul. So there's no threat actually here. So we get to keep one of these cards. So I think we block with this, keep this for the next turn. So we go like this. This could be Steel Hand. No? Okay. So we're going to rip 2 cards here, unless he has a D-React. Get to Arsenal with Beaming Bravado. Yeah, no soul, exactly. Because he's Celestial there. Oh, right. He doesn't have to give me 2 cards here. Okay. Forgot about that. Or didn't calculate properly. Okay, so we only need to keep a card here to probably win the game. Mm-hmm. Just want to stay out of Steel Hand range here. He's used 2 reds. Okay. So this is the end of his turn. So I can drop to 1 here. So I can block with V. Go to 1. Beaming Bravado, charge Banner of Courage, Raydn with Steel Hand. Yeah, that should do it. This should do it. Celestial Cataclysm got this guy killed. Did you guys notice that? Good game. Boltyn Mare is pretty interesting when we both play in Raydn. These games have been close. These games have been close, but we have gotten there. What do you think about Max and Dash getting to the top 8? Well, I think Dash is a real deck. Max, I'm not so sure. Mechanoid Max, I just haven't seen enough of it to know. I've seen Dash IO and Dash IO is pretty good. All right, for those of you just joining us, we are playing Raydn Boltyn. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Let's change some of these cute cards for Boltyn. Let's see what happens if we do that. So we don't need Beckoning Light anymore, I guess. We don't need Charge of the Light Brigade. We don't need V for Valor. Let's just add 3 Prayer Boltyn. So we have more ways to use our Tunic. Okay. So we can take flight with our Tunic. We can Prayer Boltyn with our Tunic. Or we can V with our Tunic. Oh, you know, one way to actually help our soul situation is to play yellow take flight, because that's soul positive. It's a decent idea, I think. But with Prayer Boltyn, now we have 9 hits, right? So that's like changing it to this, right? So we're like 95 to see it in 4 turns. Okay, so let's say we draw 12 cards, which is 3 turns. We're still 90, basically 90 to 95% to see one of those. So I don't know if we need the yellow take flight then. Okay, cards that have been over or underperforming, guys. Let's see. I think we could actually go down 1 Banneret, maybe. Go up another Snatch, maybe? Yellow Snatch? 5 plus the 7 non-light cards hasn't hurt us yet. All right. To battle we go. Yeah. Cataclysm is much more for the popper. All right, Azalea. I think we're going to yellow and go second. Reason being, oh, do we run Radiant Flow in this matchup? I think we do. The reason being is Azalea basically has to YOLO to get a dominated arrow on turn 0. All right, we just added all our defensive cards. So we have no Bolting Blades, no Cataclysms, but that is fine, I think. Well, let's go. Okay, Death Dealer with Crow's Nest, standard. Good old Bullseye Bracers back in action. Okay, Rabble reveals Lace with Blood Rot, which means he can't Azalea here. So we just block 4 here. Or even 3. I think it's okay to take a damage here. Double block here on the next one. Okay, so our YOLO paid off, guys. Okay. Only one way to play this hand. Okay, Radiant Flow is now active. And I presume this Azalea is not going to be blocking... Oh, nope, hold on. Okay, this hand's pretty good. If we had a charge card. But we don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No D-Reacts from Arsenal. That's bad. This hand is very clunky now. All right. How big is this? Holy crap. But it doesn't have Dominate. Okay. Unfortunately, this hand really doesn't block well. So these two together make it 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh boy. These two is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Could send Snatch back at him. That's probably not worth it. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so I think that was fine because he's now off an Arsenal. That was a 5-card hand. We did lose, you know, some of our equipment, though. All right, we're going to get to Tunic Bellana next turn, maybe. Maybe. Tunic Bellana into Raydn is actually a thing, right? Okay. Yeah, Tunic Bellana into Raydn is a thing. That's a 1-card 5. If the top card's a yellow. Okay. Okay. Pre-med, Lace with Frailty, Codex, sure. Skullbone, sure. Get lucky here. Okay, he didn't Azalea. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we just block 11, right, guys? We could also block 11 like this. I don't really want to coin flip with Prayer Balana because our deck is 50-50 here. Just kind of waiting for him to have a turn where he goes for dominate, but it's a lower number. That's when we can pivot. And we can just kind of, you know, not have frailty. It would be nice as well. All right, this would be a decent turn to pivot here. Or at least get some damage. Okay, he topped that. Lace with Blood Rot. He's going to load and then Azalea, most likely. Sure. Okay. Gonna Azalea here. If it's just Sleep Dart here, I'm probably taking this. Why does he need Boltyn Shop to have an aim counter? Aha, there we go. Okay. Okay. This is pretty big. Oh man, he has bullseye bracers and he can fire again. Oh, that's disgusting. All right, so we're blocking here and then Soul Shield, and we're also Radiant Flowing, I guess. Because we want to Tunic, Take Flight, Charge, and then strike back with Raydn. Wow, Azalea's annoying as hell. Very, very, very few heroes can stand up to dominated arrows like this. Only Boltyn can. And a few select others. Bullseye bracers into Tunic? Nope. Okay. Sweet. Time to poke you down a little bit more now. There's another argument going. Nah, we're taking Tunic when we can, I guess. Oh, actually, this has go again either way, right? This goes up a soul, but we don't really need it, right? He doesn't have armor, right? Okay. That was a mistake. Oops. That's okay. We'll go this into this. We could Iron Song verses into him. That's fine. It's not the worst. It just gives him information here. All right, are you finally going to give me cards, Azalea, or are you going to keep playing 5-card hands? Yeah, I could have done a lot of things better that hand, actually. I was too focused on Tunic take flight. I shouldn't have blocked with the bat. I should have blocked with the bolt. I definitely should have blocked with the bolt. I have one of my weaknesses is that once I'm focused on a line, I don't deviate from it, and that's something I just need to get better at doing. Is trying to see more and more lines. All right, finally giving me cards here, so that means we've now wrestled tempo back slowly here. Oh, that's sorry. We need. I forgot to. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I was supposed to versus into Raydn, but I forgot to do that. It's fine. Things that happen on Talishar. Yes, I forgot versus. That was. This is. There's a lot of stupid crap that happens on Talishar that does not happen IRL. Just put it that way. So I think we're gonna warband of Boltyn here. So let's just go this and then this. So warband, pitch prayer, charge, banner of courage seems decent. Do we want to sink the steel hand? I don't think we do. Uh-oh. Rain Razors in Azalea? You got it. That's actually awful. Okay. You got it. All I can do is send this. Pitching this? Want to arsenal this? All right, guys. I think I'm supposed to arsenal the steel hand, but I think it's cooler to arsenal the Boltyn, I think. But Tunic's not up. Maybe that's wrong. Yeah. I'm supposed to arsenal the steel hand. Because of situations like this. Yep. All right, what we're doing, guys, is we're looking for an opening here where the on hits are not that bad. And then go. This hand looks amazing if we can keep it. Bolt, charge, courage. We either go one of the steel hands to make it hit. Give it go again. Lumina, Raydn, other steel hand to make it hit. So this hurts, but I mean, it's just damage. I think we take it. We don't get many turns where we get to play with 5 cards against Azalea, but we do now. Bolt, charge, courage. I think we go with the yellow steel hand here. Oh boy. Remorseless will be dealing damage to us, correct? It'll be dealing 2 damage to us this turn. Possibly 3, depending on what we draw here. Okay, so he thinks we don't have a D-React here. So I think we have... So if we respond with the red, he's not going to use his D-React. If we respond with the yellow, he will use his D-React. Then we can respond with the red, and then we can get him with the Lumina. If we go with the red here, and then... Yeah, if we go with the red here, he might not use his D-React. We go with the Lumina, then he uses his D-React. Then the yellow actually does something. So we'll go with the red here. And give it a go again. Draw a card. Oh, that's good. Okay. Lose a life. Raydn. If this hits, we just basically have to force it here. We need this to hit, and we need it not to reveal a Sink Below or Snatch. Please reveal a light card. No! Okay, that's fine. We'll just Arsenal the Snatch. We didn't want to take extra damage from Remorseless anyways. Mm-hmm. Okay, Warband may need to bail us out. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Codex, fine. Vanilla Boltyn shot here. Okay, guys, I think we're going to pray that the top card is yellow, right? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, right, guys? We're going to Tunic Balana and go from there. All right. No blocks. Hey, be at the Vanguard. Yeah. Okay, we can charge our hero soul right now. Huh. If we... This is the first time I've used this card in a long time. So if we charge Soul Shield, then we can go Engulfing Light. Okay, so I think this is the play. We want V into the arsenal here. So if we go Engulfing Light, no charge. We can't use... Okay, so we have to Engulfing Light, charge Bolt of Courage. Hope that it hits. Actually, it doesn't matter if it doesn't hit or not. But this Snatch will only come in for 3. Wait, we've already charged. We could lead with Snatch. +2. +1. 5 or 6 on hit, draw a card. If we lead with Snatch and it doesn't, we give it go again, then we have to go Engulfing Light, charge Bolt. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's just lead with this. We're a little low on soul, so I kind of want... It's probably better to end with Snatch, but whatever. Whatever. I fucked up. Now I can't Raydn. Okay, so that was a misplay there. Whoops. Definitely the correct way to do that was to Engulfing Light, charge Bolt, give it go again, Raydn, give it go again, Snatch. That was definitely correct. I was just trying to be too fancy there. That was a mistake. Okay, so this hand's actually decent here, especially with 2 soul. Seek and destroy. Okay. Okay. Time to block. That's fine with me. The bad thing here is that he didn't spend a lot of cards to do that because I fucked up the last turn. Honestly, that misplay might cost me the game. We'll see. Because this guy's pretty good and there is no room to be bad. Okay, if this turn is not heavy disruption, we can actually get away with a pretty decent turn. Okay, playing Knock, gonna put something on the top. Sleep Dart is pretty good. That's real good. All right, so we're blocking with V. And then Bolt, charge Spirit of Arena, I think. Yep, that's what we're doing. No, never mind this. No, okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what we did. Doesn't matter what we do, actually. Yep. Doesn't matter what we did. Oh, that leading with Snatch. I mean, I don't know why I thought that was like in any world good to do that. Like, why lead with your card draw on hit? It just gives him so much information. All right, whatever. We will get over that misplay and try to play better. We haven't seen a D-React in a while. And we kind of need one. Mm-hmm. So is he going to switch it with Boltyn Shot here? If this is a 1-cost arrow, maybe. Looks like he is. So 7 dominate here. Pretty tough to deal with. So I think if we can keep Beaming Bravado and Snatch here, we will. Okay, just coming with Sleep Dart. Okay, that's fine with me. Do we want to arsenal a card here? Think we want to arsenal the Snatch. So we draw V, we really want to go. Do we send the Snatch here? Probably not. Just gets clean blocked too easily. Okay, this hand's somewhat good. Okay, he bottomed from Skullbone. Playing out Deadeye. So he's got to go blind here on the top. Unless it's Spire Sniping here he's loading. And he pitched a Spire Sniping, so. Okay. Okay, so this is just vanilla damage here. On hit reload. So we don't want him to reload here. So I think we Warband and then we pitch for it. If he Rain Razors, we can sink below and send Illuminate back at him. Or Snatch back at him. He might have Rain here, so. It's going to Bullseye, I'm presuming now, actually. This would be a good time to do it. Lace into Bullseye. Bullseye Bracer is pretty huge for Azalea, actually. Double arrow turn. Really important. Okay, we're not going to let this reload again. We're running out of deck here, guys. Holy crap, this has been a slog. I was under the effect of Sleep Dart. I couldn't have done anything. All right. Here we go. Can we keep a card here? E-Strike with snaps here, I'm presuming. E-Strike draw. Yep, E-Strike draw. So I think we just have to take this. We really want to take flight, charge a card. We really want to keep the Lumina if we can, but we might not be able to. Yeah, I probably played that hand really wrong, even with the Sleep Dart under effects. I'll be honest, I don't really play at 100 on Talishar. Like, there's a lot of things, small things that I'm missing. Well, this sucks, guys. We have to give him a card and tunic. So now we can't keep our hand. If we were 1 health higher, we'd be fine. But we are not. Oh, okay, never mind. We just died of rain razors. Okay. GG. Azalea, good deck. I also misplayed slightly there. All right. Okay, guys. What's the verdict on this deck? Is this deck, with some tweaks, good enough for Worlds? Or do I have to play Dorinthia? Let's take a poll in chat. Let's take a poll. What should I play for Worlds in 7 days? Raydn Boltyn. Switch Boltyn. Dawnblade Dorinthia. Dawnblade Axe Dorinthia. Dawnblade Decimator. Alright. Alright, guys. Poll has started. Help me out. Help me out. Should I play Dory or Boltyn? Neither. James, you don't know who you're talking to. Dawnblade definitely is more consistent. You don't draw hands that's blue bolt of courage, charge a card, end my turn. That is true. No love for Switch Boltyn, really? That is interesting. That is interesting. I feel like this deck cries, though, when it faces Icelander. That's the issue. And it's not even that favored into things as well. This deck is probably better into Bravo than Dory. It's probably a little bit weaker than Dory into Azalea. It's probably... They're both bad into Icelander, frankly. Dawnblade only. Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel fine for the draft portion, but I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, Mr. Boltyn. So Boltyn is weaker into Dromai, Icelander, and Katsu, but better into Bravo. Let's get a bigger sample size. So, yeah. Statistically significantly better into Bravo. So Azalea is about even. Bravo is a point for Boltyn. Dash is a point for Dory. OG Dash is a wash. Dromai is basically a wash. Fi is basically a wash. Icelander is significantly worse for Boltyn. Katsu's a wash. Levi is better for Boltyn. Reiner is better for Boltyn. Yeah. So I guess the main thing is, do I want to be better against Bravo? Or do I want to be better against Icelander? That's literally the decision here. Everything else is about the same. Salt Collector's Boltyn seems more consistent. The deck list is not that far off from his, I think. Let's see. Nope. This is the wrong national championship, if that's the case. $2022. Nope. I want 2023. We might find out relatively quickly this weekend what the meta looks like, because we actually have a battle hardened. I mean, I using Talishar data is risky, but let's face it, a significant portion of people at Worlds are practicing on Talishar. And so if the meta, just looking at November most played, right? We got Azalea, Bravo, Dash. Ooh, ooh, slide over here. Azalea, Bravo, Dash. Dromai. Basically, this tells you everything you need to know. All the Lexi players converted to playing Azalea. All the Guardian players never really stopped playing Guardian. If they loved Oldhim, now they're on Bravo. All the people that want the easiest deck that goes the fastest is going to play the aggro deck, which is Dash. Some people are going to play Fi or Katsu, but this is the new hotness, so people are practicing it, right? And then the illusionist players, basically this is triangle meta all over again, right? Triangle meta was aggro, guardian, illusionist. And now aggro has been replaced by Azalea. This is actually a very hostile meta for Dawnblade Dory. Because if Azalea and Bravo are prevalent, that means people are going to start running Unmovable in their deck. Bravo Icelander has less great players, easier to dodge. I don't think the Dory stats into Icelander and Jemai are significant. I think Boltyn has a better play into the field. You can always high roll Jemai and dodge Icelander. So how does Boltyn high roll Jemai? I'm not actually that familiar with that matchup. You think there will be a lot of Bravo in Europe? There will always be illusionists, aka Jemai. There will always be guardians, aka Bravo. But a significant portion of the player base is going to want to play aggro, which is Azalea and Dash. So basically half your matchups are against aggro, half are against guardian, half are against aggro, 25% against guardian, and 25% against illusionist, roughly. Of course, other heroes exist, but let's keep it real. People are not going to bring Arachne or Kano or Prism to Worlds. Azuri also probably falls off hard here. I think people are thinking about Reinhardt as well. Reinhardt seems like he's decently positioned here. Well, the poll basically says 50% Boltyn, 50% Dorinthia. That's not really helpful. Every time I make a poll, either on Twitter or on YouTube, half the people want to see Boltyn, half the people want to see Dory. Oh boy. I'm leaning Dory. The only thing that's making me hesitant is that if Bravo and Azalea are like half the metagame, people are going to be bringing heavy D reacts. Like big boy D reacts. Hmm. Bravo. Solid choice. Only weak against OG Dash, Icelander, and Boltyn. Hmm. Honestly, Boltyn might be the play if there's this much Bravo. Because like I said, remember, like, the differentiating factor here is, do I want a better Bravo matchup or do I want a better Icelander matchup? And there's like 3 times more Bravos than Icelanders. Although I also feel like Boltyn's Dromai matchup is weaker as well. Oh boy. There's not really a solution. Prism best deck right now. Is it? I don't know. There's some deep, deep red here, boys. Thinking a lot of players are taking for Dromai and playing to beat that deck through Azalea and Bravo. Does Azalea and Bravo beat Dromai? Nothing really beats Dromai, right? Like 5 Bravo Katsu are the only ones that really stand a chance, right? Let's look at a larger sample size. Yeah, Bravo 5 Katsu. Reinar as well. Ugh. Yes, Charge of the Light Brigade is an action card, so that is relevant in some matchups, I guess. It's useful against spiders' bites, I guess. I'm wondering if people are going to be people are generally more predictable than you think they are. I'm just worried about a rogue deck just appearing though. Hmm. Dash IO seems to be weak against these two as well. We might see a ton of Azalea and Bravo. Hmm. I think there'll be at least one of each hero. Maybe a single hero isn't represented, but people will bring in their specials pick and edge that others haven't practiced the matchup. Yep. I don't know what to do. I guess I will figure that out sometime over the weekend, or I'll just bring multiple decks to Barcelona. I guess that's what we're going to have to do. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me on this, the last 5 episodes of Breaking Boltyn. We tried a lot of different things. We had a lot of fun. In the end, it appears that the strongest Boltyn decks are pure Raydn decks. We kind of knew that already going in. but it's good to get some confirmation. There's a lot of cards that we've got to test out. Snatch seems like it's pretty useful in most decks. I think we're pretty set on these being the bannerets that are good. We had experimented a little bit with this. Kind of a little bit awkward to use, but seems fine. And, you know, the defense suite is pretty set in stone as well. Although, you know, if Azalea and Bravo are prevalent, this probably should be 3/3/3. And maybe even a Fate Foreseen or 2, depending on things. This Banner of Protection could just be better utilized with Fate Foreseen. Yeah. All right. Okay, so a little bit on the content coming up soon. So if you guys are fans of Dorinthia, I posted a deck tech video on the TheCardGuyz YouTube channel. There's also a sideboard guide available for the Patreon subscribers as well. Tomorrow evening, we are going to be recording our Worlds tier list with TheCardGuyz. Maybe we will do that live. We might not. I don't know. But that is going to be the big one. That is going to be a very, very in-depth tier list with the guys. Talk about everything. Saturday, USA time, 9 a.m. Central. We are going to have a draft camp at my place. We have 4 Bright Light drafts planned. We plan on setting up everything so that there's going to be a stream and a couple cameras and all that. I bought some food for the guys. We're going to be firing up the grill on Saturday, and you know, just eating, drinking, and playing a bunch of Fab on Saturday. So you know, in between the battle hardened rounds, you could come pop in and see how we're doing. After we're done with the drafts, we'll try to play a board game or poker or something. We'll see. And Sunday, I'm going to be recording a episode about Boltyn, with the Tales of Alex guy, and then yep, Monday I'm just prepping to leave. Tuesday I have left. So that's gonna be the next few days. So summary: tomorrow, tier list, either live or we're recording it and it will be up sometime in the next couple days. Saturday, draft camp with the guys. Sunday, some Boltyn content will be recorded. I'll probably be coming out in a couple days after that. And yeah, I'll be at Worlds. I arrive on Wednesday. Same with Nathan, also arrives on Wednesday. So yeah, we might try to get a couple drafts in depending on how things go. If you are going to be at Worlds, come say hi to us. We're friendly people. And I will give you a Cutie Dory sleeve. I will be bringing I printed several boxes of it. And every time I go to events, I try to give out the Cutie Dory sleeves to people. People seem to like those. Yeah. If you have a route you want me to sign, bring it to Worlds. Give it to your friend and I'll sign it. If you're not going to Worlds, give it to your friend and have them come say hi to me at Worlds. All right. Final poll. 52% Dory. 48% Boltyn. Well, I'll figure something out, guys. All All right, chart guys, Friday night. Exactly. Yep. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping this up. Thanks for joining me for Breaking Boltyn. This has been a fun mini series. We might pick this up later after Worlds. We'll see. Sometime in December. Or we might even have a new series, maybe. What was some guy said, like it was basically like breaking bottom tier or something. Something like that. Basically seeing if all the bottom tier heroes have a chance. That'll be a cool way to learn new heroes. So okay, anyways. It's been Josh Law at TheCardGuyz. Thanks for watching. See ya.